Fox 17 Winter Weather Alert.
All right, West Michigan has been fairly quiet here so far this Friday. And as we roll in through the overnight hours, more snow is starting to move back in. And it's going to be another snowy weekend eventually leading into Arctic air into early next week. So South Haven has some ice coverage back on the water. Nothing overly packed in, though. And with that, Grand Rapids, well, some fresh snow from what was Tuesday or rather Wednesday and Thursday's snow. Roadways are thankfully dry and quiet here. Your evening plans will be good to go. The snow is not going to arrive here until after 10 p.m. So we are at least good there in the short term. Just low 20s, though, for temperatures right now, and the wind chill is anywhere from 8 to 12 miles per hour. Has it feeling like the single digits in some spots. It's just 19 right now in Ionia. Feels like 9 in Grand Rapids, and feels like 12 in Muskegon, 14 in South Haven as well. Live satellite and radar, there's some light snow north of 96. Winter weather advisory is in effect starting at 11 p.m. tonight, and you can see the swath of moisture that's in line to move our way. That is what's influencing that winter weather advisory. So the snow develops after 10 p.m. tonight. We have on and off snow on Saturday with some wintry mix moving in, especially along I-94 towards the south, maybe as far north as I-96, but things have trended a touch cooler there. Turns to lake effect snow on Sunday. That could last for several days as some of the coldest air of the season is going to be moving in. Not as cold as what we had in January, probably the second coldest blast of this season. With that, winter weather advisory for all of West Michigan begins again at 11 p.m. tonight. We are looking at lighter snow totals south and heavier off to the north. This is where wintry mix should be little to none. That's why we're looking at 2 to 4, maybe an isolated 5 inches of snow along and south of I-94. Conditions are only 1 to 2 inches of snow with the potential for a little bit of a glaze of ice. So here's the snow moving in overnight tonight. Notice some bands will be moderate to heavy at times, but the system as a whole starts to expand itself, and that's why we're going to have persistent snow chances as a secondary low develops off into Illinois and Indiana. Snow will then fill in once again into Sunday morning and then continue as it turns into lake effect Sunday afternoon with that northwest wind sticking with us for several days. So there's the wind out of the east for Saturday. That could leave a few areas dry through the afternoon on Saturday. And then once that wind turns northwesterly, it's going to be breezy. We'll watch for blowing and drifting snow to set up as well. One other note, we get past this system and then into some lingering lake effect. Longer term forecasts are showing drier air settling in here across most of the country. While it may not necessarily warm us up in the long term forecast, at least we're looking at an opportunity to minimize the digging out and the snowblower use. But a high of 30 tomorrow, that's where that mixed potential will be south of Grand Rapids. More snow, probably heaviest snowfall on Sunday. And those highs back in the teens early next week.